Huh, I like how they actually left a tutorial and a how to play Plague Star just in case you weren't following with the PC latest. Oh, interesting. Hello, welcome to a Warframe video. In this video I am basically I made a video as to my playthrough of the Plague Star or Operation Plague Star or well the Plague Star event, which has taken place this weekend. Well, not just the weekend, in generally this week. And yeah, this was basically my very first time playing it, and yeah, I actually kind of enjoyed it. It actually is a nice little small interesting little mini game, which is, you know, it's actually interesting. Now, I chose to play as Titania for a little bit of air crowd control, and you know, I figured I'd just be out in the skies and have some fun. So yeah, the first thing that I'm going to be doing in this video is well, showing you well, obviously I'm checking to see if there's anything new on Mr. Birdbrain, but it's fine. And the next thing is going to this person here, Naktak, which I'm checking, like basically what is the what is it the offerings for when you complete the mission. As you can see, there is like its own standing, which is the collaborator, defender, and champion. You can see there. The interesting thing about these things, plus the rewards over here, which you can actually see. Interesting thing, you can actually, if your teammates build the Eidolon Phalanxes and the infected catalyst and put them together at once, when you're in the mixing phase, where the mixing is taking place, you basically have a bit of more of an interesting fight than you would have if you didn't have those things. And not only is the fight a little bit more interesting and more fun, it's also more rewarding. You actually gain a lot of standing, and just by completing it this way, just once, you pretty much have enough to, well, you have enough to basically level up. And I've been able to do 3 games and level up all 3 standings immediately, which is fine. So yeah, I do recommend using the Eidolon Phalanxes and the infected catalyst if you're still playing the game. If you haven't, well, it's a good thing to, you know.
See you soon.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you would know. But yeah, after. Now the thing about I really hate about right now, currently in Warframe, is the loading screen. The amount of time it takes to load Cetus, or the planes from going into Cetus. And I actually, the first time I played, I decided to play with the public, just to see how it is in a public game. And the amount of time it actually took, obviously I edited it out, but the amount of time it actually took for me to basically enter, Cetus, well, the planes from Cetus, well, by the time I did that, they already had completed the first stage, so I obviously lost the first reward and some, you know, the first standings. So that's unfortunate, and I would like to be able to load a little bit faster, especially when I'm in the public, but sometimes I guess it can be helped. But if they could actually fix that, that would be nice. And anyways, yeah, so it's basically a 4-phase, it's a 4-stage mission. The first one is you go to, basically go to recover the toxin from inside one of the caves, which actually now open up, the doors open up, and there's like a whole new area here. Hopefully that stays, and that's applied to every other cave as well, because that will be interesting. It's like its own new area basically, which is interesting. And you grab yourself the toxin, and then the second stage is to bring it here. Where you basically put it in there, and it's like a good old classic defense mission. Defend the armored thingy. And yeah, the enemies are basically, I'd say like level 20 to 25, so yeah, I don't, it's not really that difficult. It's, you know, it's like an average mission, you can say. Stage 3 is putting this is the mixing point. So this is where you would place the Eidolon Phalanxes and the infected catalyst as well. So you basically go to the console where the mixer is, and you basically, while having those 2 in your gear, you basically apply them in there. And Now the first time, thankfully, my teammates actually had that, so yeah, we were able to. I was actually able to do that, which was, you know, a nice little thing. And yeah, I actually, it was, I definitely doing all both of them, and actually doing the whole event with those definitely makes a huge difference than doing it without. So I do recommend doing that. Or I would have, you know, recommend if you did that, then you know that was the best way to actually do it, because it makes things interesting. Um, so after the mixer, you basically put the toxin inside of a drone, and then you have to the or classic, you know, in Cetus, escort the drone from point A to point B. Easy peasy, I guess I would say. And after that, that's where the fight actually gets interesting. You actually go to where the main oil is, and from there, you yeah, you basically fight off the infested. If you actually don't put the Eidolon phalanxes in the catalyst, it's kind of boring. Literally, you just kill a few infested, and that's pretty much it. The battle is barely 1 minute without those two. So you really need those two if you want to like experience the battle to its fullest. And also collect the hunter set mods, which thankfully I was able to collect. And yeah, I guess you can continue to do this over and over and over to collect everything. Some blueprints are reusable, which means you can just use them again, while other blueprints are just for the, you know, they're basically one use only, such as the infected Zoas. Yeah, so you can Zals actually. That's what. Yeah. So if you really want to like have many infected Zoa parts, you need to stock up. You would have to stock up, as you would expect. So yeah, that's basically my basic tutorial for any person who still hasn't done the you know, the infested thing. Unless of course you already have done the infested thing, the Plague Star event, and you're just curious as to, you know, what other people might have done the first time. And this basically is what I'm basically doing. This is the recording. This is basically the first time I played the Plague Star. And yeah, this is basically, I think I was a little bit over-prepared using Optiker with Titania and just going like full, this is my Queen Fairy build where, you know, I stay on the air for pretty much the whole time. All I need to do is transform back to normal and back to fairy mode, just to basically, just to respawn my little fairy pixie thingies, to spawn them again, the butterflies that she has. And yeah, that was, yeah, I guess that was pretty much a decent one. Yeah, this was the event, I guess. I'll just let it play as well, and until the very end. And yeah, I like it. It's a very nice short event that pretty much does what it's supposed to do, and yeah, it's actually easy to do. And I find it, I actually find its repetitivity not that big of a deal. I do like fighting Lephantis anyways. He is so far one of my favorite bosses to fight, and I would gladly fight him anytime at any place. So fighting him here in the plains is actually kind of fun. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to like make like a good group of people to play it, obviously you have to keep in mind that you're going to be dealing with a lot of toxic since you're fighting infested. So having a lot of health and maybe something to, you know, counter toxic, either healing or either Oberon's healing. In this video, I believe we have Oberon with us, which made the fight a lot easier. And yeah. So I would recommend either an Oberon or having a lot of healing pads, or having what's it called? Something that basically anti-something. It's a mod that it's for toxic, that reduces toxic damage, which it's very actually useful. So, but anyways, yeah. This is the. I'll just, you know, let the video roll, and this is basically some of my thoughts that I was doing when I was playing, as well as, I guess, if you're new to and you haven't done the Plague Star, or you were not able to actually do the Plague Star, and you know, you're a new player and you haven't done the Plague Star yet, and it actually finishes, then, you know, you might actually, I guess you could like see exactly what it was. So yeah, I'll just let the And yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. First of all, hope you enjoy the event. Hope you enjoy the rewards that come with it. And yeah, stay cool, and I'll see you later.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
You try to protect these rats to fail and fail! Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh? Fools! Pop! It's glistening magnificence. But you just made it angry. Magnificence, but you just made it angry. Well, you got a reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
Nice work, number one gun. We're breathing easier back here. I've put Nakak in charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at an end. See what she has for you. We're all in this one together tonight. No! No!